if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. First of all, thank you for 4K. Like, what? 4,000 of you fuck with me. That is so dope. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, so today's video is just a tutorial on this half up, half down hairstyle, like with braids. So basically it is just, you know, box braids in the back, the cornrows going up into a bun in the front. We got these two little pieces, and then the clear beads on the ends. I love this style. It's very like girly, but like dressy, but like casual, but like it's gonna last you. I know, so extra. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. Alright you guys, so I'm starting off with stretched hair and just detangling it, and then I'm going to give myself a middle part. And to define that part, I'm just taking my Shine and Jam. I'm going to put it down the part and then like repart it again. This is just a trick to help you get like nice clean parts. And yeah. So next, I'm going to part my hair from the end of that middle part to my ear, and I'm going to do that on both sides. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys. I'm gonna do a rough part first, apply the Shine and Jam, and then define the part. And then yeah, I'm just gonna use a hair tie to put that away and do the same thing on the other side. So first, I'm going to work on making my parts for the box braids. I always do the elastic method just because it's easier for me and it makes things go a little bit faster. So yeah, to do my parts, I get asked a lot how I do them. It's just kind of hard to show it. You know, because I can't see like with my camera, but I'm gonna try to explain. So I just do a rough part first with the rat's tail of the comb, apply gel to the part, then I look with the mirror to kind of see like where I want the part to be. Then I'm just gonna take my comb and just with one swift motion just part like straight back. Like don't stop, don't like feel like you're going more up or down or nothing. And then I'm clipping the hair up, and when I turn around, you guys are gonna see that that part is pretty crisp. I mean, it could have been a little bit straighter. It does go up a bit on one side, but I mean, it's enough. It does the job. So now for the box braid parts, in this section I always do 4 braids. So what I do is just do a middle part going down first to have 2 sections, and then I split those sections into 2 more sections. It's just like the easiest way to go. It don't matter the size of the braids. I'm doing my whole head. This section I always do that just because it's the easiest way, and this is like, for me anyways, the hardest part to part. So yeah, I'm just like showing you guys. I split that section in half, taking my elastic, putting around it, and yeah. So those are the 4 sections all completed. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of these sections. So when I come back, here's everything all done. So those are all of my sections. So the hair I'm using is just this extra long pre-stretched hair, and I'm just going to pre-separate my pieces on a rack while I braid. So here we are after about 2 hours. I'm so tired. But yeah, so here are my braids. So far I left one to show you guys. I do have an in-depth box braid tutorial, so if you want like a better explanation, you can go ahead and watch that, but this is going to be speeded up. It's just, you know, I take my piece of hair and split it where one piece is bigger than the other, loop them over each other, and then so I have 3 equal pieces, and I literally just start to braid it into the hair. Yeah, it's really like, my in-depth tutorial shows that. I will definitely put that in the cards for you guys. But yeah, just braiding all the way down to the end. So now we're going to work on the front. So I'm just taking those front sections down, and then I'm going to part out my front pieces first. So I'm literally just doing 2 triangle parts from that middle part, if that makes sense. So literally just like 2 even triangles and then clipping them away. And though these we're going to braid last, we're just parting them out for now. So I went ahead and did half of the braids off camera. So this is what they look like. And I'm going to show you guys how I did them. So I'm literally just parting like a 1-inch section, if that makes sense. Yeah, 1-inch section there, just going straight back. Of course, going to do my same method, rough part first, add some shine and jam to the part to define it. Then I'm clipping that extra hair away. Gonna add some shine and jam to the sides of the section, so literally all around it. And then I'm gonna comb the shine and jam through so that it's nice and evenly distributed. And then I will start to braid. So of course I'm just going to start braiding my hair first. I think I go like around 2 times before I start adding the hair in. So for a feed-in, I have a more in-depth feeding tutorial that I will also put in the cards, but literally all you do is just take small pieces of hair and just add underneath the braid as you go down to braid it into the braid. And what this does is give it like a more natural look, so it looks like it's your hair that's braided. So once I've completed that cornrow, I think I'm going to go ahead and add 1 more piece just to make the braid a little bit thicker. And then I will continue to braid all the way down until I reach the end of the braid. So now starting in on the front, I'm just clipping away the section that I'm not working on. I'm gonna put shine and jam along the sides and comb it through. And then I'm going to start off, of course, by braiding my own hair twice. So doing 2 go arounds and start adding little pieces of hair. So here I'm adding very small pieces of hair. Again, you don't want the top to be like too bulky. You want it to be very seamless, very natural looking. So yeah. So I'm going to continue to add small pieces of hair until the braid reaches my desired thickness, and then I'm just going to braid it all the way down to the end, then do the same thing to the other side. So this is the style with both front braids all done. I'm just checking it out one last time, making sure I like everything, and obviously I do. So we're moving on to the next step, which is to seal the ends. I'm just taking a pitcher with some boiled water, and I'm going to dip the ends of my braids into it. I'm going to do it like section at a time. So yeah, I'm just dipping the braids into it, keeping it there for about like 60 seconds, and then I'm going to pull it out and squeeze the excess water out with a towel. Then I'm taking down the bun, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the ends of the hair that are in the bun. So this is the next morning. Excuse the change of lighting, I was tired. But anyway, So now I'm just taking this mousse that's just gonna, you know, add some shine. It feels really good on the scalp too when the braids are really tight. But I'm just taking that and adding it, you know, to my scalp, to the braids, wherever like my real hair is, just again to add some moisture, lock everything in, make it look real good, you know. And then I'm going to take my blow dryer over that just to lock everything in. So now to style the bun, I'm taking all of the cornrow pieces in the front, and then I'm going to take 3 braids that are directly behind the cornrows. So you don't want to only take the cornrow hair into the braid because 1, your bun will be really small, and 2, the way it's gonna lay, it won't like lay flat to the head. It will be like kind of floppy. So taking the extra pieces in the back, give it a bit of more of like a foundation so it's a little bit more stable. But yeah, I'm literally just taking all those up, wrapping it around itself, and then I'm going to sort of like play with it a little bit until I like it, which once I like the shape and it's all good, I'm just going to take a hair tie, or I think 2 hair ties, I don't remember, and put it around the base just to keep it secure. Next, to add the beads, I got these from my beauty supply store along with the beaders. I used 3 just to help things go along faster. I'm gonna put 5 beads on each braid. So you just loop the braid through, slide the beads onto it, bring the last bead onto the very end of the braid, and then wrap an elastic around it until it's nice and tight. And then you're just going to slide all of the braids down, and it's all done. There you go. There you have it. So I'm showing y'all that one more time. You know, slide the braid through, slide the beads down, last bead to the end, wrap with an elastic, and then it's all good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my hair and then come back. So all of my beads are on. This is what they look like. So cute. And now I'm going to work on my baby hair. So a lot of people always ask how I do it. I just use Got To Be, okay? Edge controls are a scam. Not really. I mean, they are good, you know, if you want a more flexible hold. But for me, I just feel like for some reason I'll find a good edge control and then all of a sudden it doesn't work anymore. So I use Got To Be, the black one, the yellow one, don't really matter. I just slap that on my edges, and then I use like a little edge brush just to swoop them into place. Sometimes if I'm going somewhere and I need it fast, I'll blow dry it so that it stays in place, but usually I just let it air dry and it's fine for that day. Before going to bed though, I do wet them just so that they don't get like crusty and disgusting. But yeah, yo, this is how I do my edges. So now I'm standing up to show you guys the finished product. These are the braids. They're a nice length. No, not too long, not too short. Really, really cute. These aren't heavy at all either. The bun isn't heavy, nothing. But yeah, that is the hairstyle. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, comments, what have you, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video if you liked it. And follow me on Instagram, please. Okay, I'm trying to get my IG up. And yeah, that is about it. I don't have anything else to say except thank you so much for watching. Bye.